Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. When last we left off, we were here in the Saranen Valley, outside the Walls of Moria, and it was raining then, and good Lord, here we've logged in, seriously, almost half a day later. I think it's about 12 hours since the last time I logged in. And if we're not in the middle of a rainstorm, just like we were whenever I logged out. Nice one too. Just listen to that thunder pounding. Beautiful, beautiful. Love the rain. We get it so rarely in here these days. There's been so rare that we get rain in the videos I'm doing. And here we do 2 in a row with a pounding rainstorm. So nice. Well, when we left off, let me pull up the map. You'll see the little red dot at the top of the little brown-orange path there. That is where we are. We're on the path that goes from Bosie's camp over to Durin's door and the Holland Gate. And we were talking to Broger. We'd come up here because we had finished all the quests down there. And Bosie had said that his next quest was the next chapter in the epic quest, which was to go and open up the doors. And after we do that, we can't do these little expedition quests. If you remember, we had the expedition quest over there at that wolf cave, one that had the white hand orcs or half orcs inside of it. And we've got a couple of expedition quests here, that cave right around the corner. And Broger gives one of them. So we're going to finish up these little expedition quests right quick.
4 of my best dwarves have gone missing.
And then continue on along after that. So we got expedition, 4 dwarves. Pardon? Can I help you? My cousin and I have a great many things to manage here, and I do not have a moment to spare on other matters. You wish to help? Well, if you're willing to work, I can certainly find a use for you. I dispatched 4 of my finest dwarves to investigate the cavern that flows with water. It is just up the slope to the east, and they have not yet reported back. If you can find these 4 inside the Brackwater and bring me word of their findings, I will reward you for your trouble. Now that you have a task with which to busy yourself, pray do not linger about, for I find it very disturbing. Leave me. There is much I must consider. So we need to go up to the Brackwater, like I said, that cave, and find the 4 dwarves inside of it. And once again, this is one of those that has to be completed before you go into Moria. So let's head right up the hill here. Just a very short distance. There we go. Here's the entrance to the Brackwater. And we've got another dwarf standing right outside, Valgut. Valgut has a quest for us too.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
Expedition, danger beneath the surface. A moment, if you will, Gnarlo. We've already lost contact with 4 good dwarves inside the Brackwater, and I want to be sure you know what you're in for if you dare to follow them. The cave seems to have many winding tunnels, and the whole network of passages is very dark, unwholesomely so. Cave lizards crawl from rock to rock amid the damp, and are more ferocious than their small size would have you believe. If you mean to delve into the Brackwater on some errand, be cautious. Thin the cave lizard horde while you are there. The creatures are a menace to any who tread too near their lair, and I do not know how long it will be before the gate is cleared and we can leave this place. So defeat 8 cave lizards in the Brackwater, and can only be completed before the expedition enters Moria. So we'll accept that too. Awesome. And let us go on in. Once we're in on the other side, I'm going to go grab me a cup of coffee, and I will rejoin you there. Alright, we are inside the Brackwater now. We are staring at the caverns with a dwarf ahead of us. What's his name? Thratolf. And I have got a nice cup in my hand. Barney's Coffee Kitchen Cool Cafe Blues. So we are set to go for a while. Let's head on over here to Thratolf. Take a look, make sure we haven't missed anything behind us here. Nope, just the entrance to the cave. Looks like we've got a raging stream Waterfall. Let's see what he has to say. Hello, Mr. Throtov. He has got the Expedition 4 Dwarves, and he gives us another one as well.
These halls will be great once more.
Broger sent you to check on us, Gnarlo. I cannot blame him, for it is well past time that we return to give our report. We were separated shortly after entering this foul, dank cavern. Brackwater indeed. I heard Ogre shouting from somewhere up above here and about some sort of treasure he had found. But then his calls faded, and I have heard nothing from him since. Where Sulky and Wether ended up, I do not know. I hope you can find my kinsman, Gnarlo. We four have had poor fortune in this watery cave, and Broger will not be pleased by our report. So let's keep finding those 4 dwarves, and let's pick up the next one.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
The top of the waterfall. I am glad you're here, Gnarlo. My party became separated shortly after we entered the Brackwater, and I've not yet been able to regroup with them. I almost found my friend Ogre. However, he seems to have made it to the top of the waterfall down this passage somehow, and I heard him shouting about some sort of strongbox that he found at the top of it. I fear that the cave lizards must have been drawn by the sound of his shouting, for I have not heard from him since. If you can find the same passage he used to come to the top of the waterfall, however, you might be able to find the treasure of which he spoke. I will reward you handsomely for news of it, Gnarlo, and for news of Ogre's fate as well, of course. So find the strongbox at the top of the waterfall. Let us see what we have here. You can see it looks like a... there's no way of getting up there this way. Unlike some of the caves we've been in, there's no entrance behind the waterfall. We can see the place we need to get to up there. Oh, way up there. Wow. Looks like there's like a ledge here, maybe. And then maybe a ledge or something way up yonder. Maybe a second one there. We'll have to see. That is quite a ways up there. We'll have to see where this foul cave leads us here. Alright, let's remember back that way to the right is the way we came in. And there's one of the cave lizards. We shouldn't have too much trouble with them. Mindfiend and I discovered while we were exploring around that they are actually they're a lot like the cave claws, and in more than just kind of appearance there, that as long as you don't, even whenever they're green and will attack you, as long as you don't stand close to them for too long, they actually won't hurt you. They won't attack you. And I am high enough level that most of them are going to be gray to me anyhow. Like that one. It's threatening me, but it's not actually attacking me yet. What we have up in here? Anything? No. We do have to remember that we've got 8 of these that we have to defeat, of course. But I think I'm going to wait to defeat them for whenever we're at a location where we've actually got something like a perhaps that strong box up at the top of the cave or something. Uh-oh. There ahead of us, we see an unlucky dwarf. Like right there. If that cave lizard was green, we'd probably have to fight him. As it is... oh, that doesn't look good. This dwarf's luck has run out. He will not now see the great halls of Khazad-dûm. Oh, that's a shame. Found one of the dwarves. That's 2 of them we found now. One breathing, one not. Let's go up this way. Let's see if we can go down this passage. Suppose it's more appropriately go up this passage. Been an awful lot of dwarves who've made a long trip from wherever they came from. Where did these come? These came from Erebor, didn't they? Yes, they did. They came from the Lonely Mountain. Because they said that the expedition went against the wishes of See, right here's a perfect example. Let's turn our light on. There we go. In fact, the expedition went against the wishes of King Dane. Ooh, I see another ring ahead of us, so I think we found another dwarf, maybe. There's a spot where more water coming out. I don't think we can get up there. Mind Fiend was in the cave the other day. He was talking about how spoiled you get. That he's gotten to the point that because of playing the secret world, where you feel like you ought to be able to jump up and get everywhere, and nope, you just can't quite reach it. Of course, you can jump a lot further in the secret world than you can here as well. Let us go see what this ring here is. It looks like Wither? Wither, I think his name is. Whither do you go? Mushroom. Big mushrooms up there, isn't it? Yeah. Big dark black mushrooms. Weather.
I am not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
These creatures are more dangerous than you might expect, Gnarlo. Be careful as you search for the rest of my party. We were separated not long ago by the vicious beast, and I have been unable to locate my fellows since. I heard Sulky calling for help not long ago, but I have not heard of him in some hours. I fear he has fallen into danger. Well, I bet we found Sulky back yonder. Alright, we got one more dwarf to find. Let's see where that might be. We've gone down these cave here. Looks like there's one above us. That must be one that passes underneath us that you see on the map there. Because there's no entrance way. Reached another dead end? We have, I believe. Yep. Another dead end here. And we'll head on up. I would love to be able to play with the, it'd be great if we had a cave builder with this thing and put these pieces together to make caves. I remember I played with a Morrowind builder once, because you know in Morrowind and stuff like that you can do modding. And Morrowind, if I remember right, they actually released, don't you like all the phosphorescent fungi and all, lichens. In Morrowind, they actually released the editor that allowed you to build things with it, to kind of make your own mods type of thing. And I remember putting pieces together of caves like this. They had all these random assortments of cave pieces that you could slap the segments together and kind of mold them into place, and were able to make your own caverns and all like this. It was so much fun. I spent hours doing just that. Okay, so we did see another little ledge up here. Yep, there's weather down there below us. Ah, we run into an invisible wall. I was hoping to jump down over there where those mushrooms were. So weather's right down below us. That's nice. I like that cavern. Like it a lot. Love the dripping water sounds. Always a wonderful thing in all these caves, and I know y'all would say, yeah, we could hear those dripping water sounds if you'd shut the hell up. What can I say? Y'all got me in a talking mood this morning. I think because I need to get some gaming out of the way, because my wife has already talked about wanting to get together and go for a walk today. Now see, this is where you get spoiled in games, because I'm wanting to hold my pinky down and keep myself from tumbling, kind of, you know, crouch and hang on to this ledge here, and that doesn't work in this game, does it? Alright, we have found the top of the waterfall. There's a dented strongbox, and unfortunately an unlucky dwarf. So this should be the last of the 4 dwarves. That is a shame. So we've completed the 4 dwarves. Need to go back out and talk to Broger. Let's look what's in the dented strongbox to see if it was worth him giving up his life. This dented strongbox is rusted from the damp of the cave, and apparently contains only dust. Oh, that is sad. That is sad. Alright, let's make our way back out of the cave, shall we? May as well kill. We gotta kill 8 of these on our way. Defeated cave lizards, and we got a deed bestowed. Defeat lizards and crawlers in a region. What, 120? 120. Okay. Well, we're going to keep working our way back out. I'm going to try to take out just the green ones, the ones that'll give me a little bit of XP while I'm doing it. Like I said, we have a... Oh, there's no water there, is there? Nope. We get to go crunch. But that saved us a trip back down through that little place. There's weather. Any green lizards in here? Yes, there are. Bye-bye, lizard. Say, am I not going to get any criticals against him? Alright, 2 of 8. We're going to continue our way down here. See, that's one we've not been down, and there's no real reason to go down it. In case you're curious, I did look up. I did not want to have happen to me what happened to us in the White Hand Orc Cave. You remember I said when Mindfiend and I went through it, we did not find that dwarf over to the side that had the quest about the tooth. And I wanted to make sure I didn't miss any. And no, there are only three of the expedition quests here that involve this cave. And the 4 dwarves, the danger beneath, and the top of the waterfall. So we have found all 3. So we haven't found any, there's no little hidden dwarfs anywhere in any lost corners. And there's no point in continuing. And trust me, Mindfiend and I did not find the top of the waterfall that quick. All these other tunnels, we filled up almost this entire map whenever we were in here. We really covered this map really good. So I think if there were any other little strong boxes or treasure troves or corpses or backpacks or chests or anything like that, we would have found them. As far as I can tell, this was it. Alright. Another cave lizard over here. Another green one. Alright. Actually using the keyboard then. I'd like to use the keyboard in more fights, but part of the problem is I got one of those divided keyboards, so that split between 6 and 7 there is a wide one. It's a hard one to make from that 6 and 7 back over there to the 8, 9, and 0. Okay, there's another green one. 4, 6, 5, 7. Alright, we gotta kill one more green cave lizard. We will be ready for a close-up, Mr. DeVille. Alright, behind us. We need to turn like that. It should be that passage right here. Best I can tell, that should be the exit, maybe? That's not the one that we just came down. That's the one that we just came down. Okay. So that's the one we just came down. There we go. That's the one. I knew we should have used the rule, put the torches on the left as we came in. That would have helped us get back out of here. All rules lead back to Minecraft. It's a dead end. Here we go. There's the rushing water we were looking for. Yep. Let's give Throtoff the sad news about the Strongbox, I guess. We can also tell him about his
The
friend.
shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
You found the Strongbox? Well, where is it? What treasure did Ogre find that can justify the losses we have suffered here? Throtoff's face falls as you tell him the Strongbox contained only dust. I see. Perhaps I was a fool to expect a mighty treasure, but as we are so close to Khazad-dûm, I thought perhaps. It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help, Gnarlo. The real riches are sure to be inside the mines rather than these damp caves. This strongbox must have contained the belongings of some brigand long ago and no treasure at all. It is a pity. Yeah, you're not even going to talk about your two dead companions. Oh my god. Let's grab the healing potions. Completed that one. Oh, we've still got one cave lizard. Ooh, let's not leave that. We still got to kill one more cave lizard. Hello, little gray boy. I'm sorry. Time for you to taste the rainbow. Bonus points that can... Anybody that can give me the reference there. Does look like little Skittles, doesn't he? Alright, so we finished that one too. And we need to go back outside and talk to Balgut right outside and then Broger right down the hill. And it is still raining. Nice. I wish it was still raining in real life.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
It is good to see you return from the depths of that noxious cave, Gnarlo. Too few have done so. Fewer cave lizards lurking among these stagnant pools to threaten the unwary, it would seem. I thank you for your service and reward you with these coins. May they be of some use to you. Oh, good lord, I got tangled up in that sentence. If I was doing this professionally, that would definitely be a... Can we do a retake there? Let's try a new reading of that one. That one wasn't all that good. Alright, let's see if we can do a slightly better reading of Broger here.
Your tidings are grim. We're few enough dwarves as it is.
Yes, indeed, y'all do. Thank you for your tidings, Gnarlo, even though they are grim. I am saddened by the losses of Silky and Ogre. There's much work still to be done before we have cleared the Holland Gate of the rubble that chokes it, and they were strong of arm and sturdy as the hardiest of our race. But your payment was not only for good news, and you have earned this reward. Take it and make yourself useful. There's still work to be done. Alright, the only one we can use is Dwarf Finder. Let's compare that. No, the two that we have, Elikor and Golakor, are definitely better. And we've got them both equipped. As you see, they are match set. So we get the max morale along with them. 26 agility, 16 fate, 48 max power, 91 in combat power regen. That's actually pretty nice. 108 tactical mitigation. Yeah, I like those two better. So let's see which one of these is the more expensive piece of vendor trash. It's going to be Randaram. So Randaram it is. Finish now? Oh, you've still got a...
This needs doing.
Oh, I remember this. You have been a tremendous help to us, Gnarlo, and evaded us with so many tasks. You have helped us to explore both the Brackwater and the Fogolgan for lost friends and hidden treasure, and have stood tall against the threats within. But the halls and caverns of Khazad-dûm may hold even greater danger, and I want you to know that you will be getting into before you follow us past the doors of Durin. Return to Rathwald on guard by the camp on Eka Dunan, where the road passes beneath the old elf arch, and have him tell you the tale of the fall of Moria. They were dark times, and you should know the story even if you have heard it before. So talk to Rathwald and do not fail the fall of Moria. Okay, well that's not an expedition quest, so I don't think that is one that... I don't think that's one that we can't do. I mean, I don't think that's one that has to be done before you go in. I believe that you can pick that up from Rathwald at any time. So, I am now I'm going to call that an episode. It's been about 25 minutes. So we'll end that one there rather than let it run long. And I know the next one, I know both the Fall of Moria and the one when we go down there and talk to Broger are both going to be pretty long episodes. So we're going to call that in there. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I'm going to run around to all the dwarves here and make sure none of them have rings over their head like that one did, because we didn't catch that ring when we were in it about a week ago. And we will see you tomorrow whenever we do the Fall of Moria. So we will talk to you then. Bye-bye.